Hey guys, it's Jared with today's trade recap. Today I was one and done on a GM trade, and I'm at 69% of my profit target. So although I didn't get to 100% when I have the opportunity to go one and done on a nice clean trade, I usually end it there, as long as the trade was, decently profitable. So here's the trade. It's on GM, and it's kind of hard to watch because after I made this trade, I told myself, all right, I'm going to be done for the day, but I was so tempted to get back into this GM trade short again because the even sexier move happened after I had been shaken out. But I got in, and we see GM gapped up on the day, so they gapped way up. They opened here, they closed here, and I was wondering if sometimes stocks fill that gap, and it looks like GM might go on to do that today. So that was kind of the setup in pre-market. That had the volume going everywhere, and what I saw was my bearish boot pattern. So we come down, we hit a level, we curl back up, and we push down. We got a nice boot there. Now this one, interesting enough, so the pattern is a bearish boot, but the volume price analysis here, for how I like to take this trade, this doesn't agree with this. But I took it short anyway. The reason I took it short was we had so much going on. We had the $50 mark, which was also the 50 MA. We also had VWAP right here. On the 5-minute chart, you can kind of see the pattern, the way it looks. Boom, boom. Now we're headed back down. So the VPA did not agree with the pattern, but I just had too much potential support, and it was such an obvious stop out for me. If it broke through 50, I was out. I got in here, I tried to get in right at $50. I got in at $49.91. Took a partial here because it's right at this 200. Wasn't sure how the stock was going to respond because this was kind of a pivot point right here. It did push through, got a couple more partials right here, really like those. Now what's disappointing to me is I really should have got another partial here. I was holding my remaining position hoping to get down to this 49.19 level, which I took from pre-market, and then this 49 level, which would fill the gap, and sure enough here it did. So this $49 level would fill the gap that happened in GM overnight. Unfortunately, it didn't have the juice. It came back on me, and I got out here before break even. And you're saying, well, why didn't you hold through? Well, it looks like it only goes back to my break even, but I got in at 49.91. This hit 50. This was at rolling at 50 cents for quite a while there. So this was rolling at 50 for a while as volume ticked in, and people decide, are we going long at 50 or short? So this was my trade, 69% of my daily profit goal. Wish it was better. Again, the VPA didn't agree with the pattern, but there was just so much potential resistance that I went ahead and took it short anyway. It panned out. I wish I would have taken one more partial down here. Could have really improved my profitability on this trade. But I was holding because I thought it might have the juice to go back down. It pulled back on me, and you're saying, I kept watching it, and you're saying, well, why didn't you get back in? Right here in this 1-minute candlestick, as it dropped back down on big bearish volume, I was very tempted to get back in, but I already told myself, I had a nice clean day, and it was just an act of discipline to not take another trade. But when it would have gone in your favor, it's hard to do, and it's hard not to second guess yourself, but the reality is my discipline's been lacking lately, so I'm happy I was able to refrain. Anyway, I'll take my green day. Hope you guys had some good days as well. There's a lot of opportunity today, so hopefully some of you guys out there were able to capture it.